Let's see, is this thing live? Yeah, I think we're live. I can't see the screen. I've got the monitor behind me. But how's it going, everybody? I just am doing a quick stream right now to let you all know that this Saturday I'm doing a full-length live concert right here from the new studio. Hey, this is the Cog is Dead's new studio, everybody. It is larger than the last one. Not intensely larger, but definitely large enough. It's more open, it's got a lot more space, and it is completely acoustically treated from top to bottom. I've got acoustic tiles on the ceiling, I've got a carpeted floor, and as you can see, there are acoustic tiles all around the room. I'm doing a quick setup. I've been testing out streaming right now and making sure that my sound is working and everything's working well for the show that I'm doing on Saturday. Let's see. Hey! All right, I see people are joining. I can't really see the comments. I see some people are in the chat, but how's everybody doing? So, yeah, this is the new studio, and just want to let you all know, if you want to join, Saturday I'm doing a live concert. I'm doing it mostly to help reimburse all the funds of building this studio because it costs a lot of money to get all the materials. The room is soundproofed. I have on every wall a layer of plywood, and then on top of that, a layer of fiberboard insulation, and then on top of that, the acoustic foam. So it blocks a lot of sound. It's really, really quiet in here. And since I said it's acoustically treated, let me pan up since I'm not really doing my real show right now. The whole ceiling, there we go. The whole ceiling is covered in acoustic tiles. So this is all soft, squishy acoustic foam, and it absorbs the echo quite well. So I am very excited to be in this new studio. This is exactly the kind of setup that I have needed for many years, and I've already started recording music. I've got a new song already out on Patreon. It hasn't been released publicly yet, but if you want to be a patron, you can hear that. Hey, Danny, it's a little expensive. It depends on what you consider. It costs... I didn't actually total up the exact amount, but it was a few thousand. I want to say it was probably somewhere in the range of $3,000 to $4,000. You know, the cost of building materials right now is higher than it was. They're starting to go back down, but give you an example, the fiberboard alone, which is the black board that's underneath these acoustic tiles. When I first built the sound booth in 2018, which is just a few years ago, it was $10 a sheet. That's for a 4-foot by 8-foot tall sheet of this fiberboard insulation. It's like about a half-inch thick. It's called fiberboard sheathing, but it's basically a dense material made of wood fibers. It works really well for blocking sound from getting through the walls because it's so dense, but also it's kind of soft and absorbs echo a little bit too. Anyway, it used to be $10 a sheet. When I started building this booth just a few months ago, or this room, it was up to $25 a sheet. And if you think each 4-foot, section of wall is, 25, 25, 25. I mean, just that alone. Then there was plywood. The acoustic tiles, probably about $500 worth in acoustic tiles alone. Plus lights. There were a lot of different things. I had to buy a carpet. I had to buy lights to put up, because the old studio had clip-on lights. They were just these clamp lamps that they're made for clamping on the side of a desk. And in the old studio, since it was kind of a makeshift thing, I just clamped them onto these little metal bars that I had all around. This room has actual lighting fixtures attached to the wall, and they change color. I've got a little remote here, so depending on the style that I want for a music video, I can get dark and red, or really any color I want to set it to. So that's a lot of fun. Let's switch that middle one. There we go. Let's get all these back to blue. Blue is a nice relaxing color. Cool. Thank you. So anyway, I'm basically just doing a stream test. The show is this Saturday. It is $25. It's going to be a full-length show. Anywhere from an hour and a half to 2 hours long. I might just go out and do 2 hours depending on how much people want to hear. But it is a full-length concert. I'll be doing from right here in the studio live, and it'll look a little bit more dressed up than this. I'll be in costume. I will have some little disco balls going because I don't have any kind of professional lighting set up. This is mostly just a recording studio. I don't do a lot of live streaming, but I will be doing a full live stream show on Saturday. So if you guys want to make a donation, it is at cogisdead.com/new studio. For $25, you get access, and that's for anybody in your household can join. It's going to be streamed here on YouTube, but it is an unlisted link, so it is only being sent to those of you who donate. And then if you want to make a donation of $100, which is a bit more, you will get access to the concert, and you will get a download of everything that Cog is Dead has released from the very beginning all the way up to right now, including the most recent track that has been recorded but has not been released publicly. So you will get everything for $100, including getting to see the show live from right here in the studio. So I'm just going to do one quick test performance, just because I want to make sure that the sound is coming through all right on YouTube, that the stream is going well, that you're getting good, clear video and audio and all that. So thank you so much. And once again, if you want to make that donation and get access to see the concert, it is this Saturday, 4 p.m. Eastern Time. I picked 4 p.m. because it seems to be a time that it doesn't work well for everyone in every time zone, but it's like I'm in the Eastern Time Zone, and 4 p.m. is reasonable. If you're in the U.S. West Coast, that's like around, 1? And then if you're in the U.K., it's later, but it's not, late, like 2 a.m. or something that late. So doesn't work for the entire world, but it, I don't know. It works well for me and for the surrounding time zones. So, all right, let's just do this little test. I want to make sure that everything's coming through loud and clear, that the mix sounds good. All right, I'm just going to play the Gumbo song. And this is how I'll be doing the songs for the show. I'll be using my backing tracks, which is what I've been doing for the live solo shows lately. So you get the full sound of the full band, minus the guitar and the vocals, which I'm performing live. Okay, here we go. Here we go. All right. There's a lady on the bayou that I know. She always makes the tastiest gumbo. They say it's good for foggy brain, takes away your aches and pains. You just gotta know which way to go. This lady's fixing folks like you and me. It's too good to make a blind man start to see. This ain't no hoax or magic cure, just lots of herbs so fine and pure. Special secret family recipe. So come and get yourself a helping of that gumbo from the pot. It's good for all the nails you wear, it's sure to hit the spot. It's full of all them secret things you'll only find in New Orleans. Hurry up and get it while it's hot. The people travel here from near or far. Some in old steamboats or motor cars. They're flocking here from all around just to eat that gumbo down while Grandpa sits and plays his old guitar. One day in walked a gentleman of fame. Hello. Professor Elemental was his name. He said,
"Hello, my lovely dear. I've come to taste your gumbo here."
And after that, he never was the same.
Oh, good Lord.
Get yourself a helping of that gumbo from the pot. It's good for all the nails you wear, it's sure to hit the spot. It's full of all them secret things you'll only find in New Orleans. Hurry up
were ignited and fried to a crisp like the kiss of a stranger arrived on my lips. I started jiving my thighs to my hips. I feel 10 years younger. This incredible tipple gave me X-ray vision and an extra nipple. So come wear some dough, fun to make your tongue glow. Something funny for your tummy, loads of lovely gumbo.
Get yourself a helping of that gumbo from the pot. It's good for all the ends you with. It's sure to hit the spot.
Oh, yeah.
It's full of all them secret things you'll only find in New Orleans. Hurry up and get it while it's hot.
I mean, it is boiling.
It's full of all those secret things you'll only find in New Orleans. Hurry up and get it while it's hot. Woo, that is some mighty fine gumbo right there.
Well, thank you so much. So, how's the sound? Is everything coming through loud and clear and all that? When I do the show, I'm going to have an actual computer monitor in front of me so I can see instead of having to keep turning around and looking back at the feed over here. All right. Sounds like everyone's satisfied with the overall stream quality. That's good. Well, I'd like to do more, but I really should shave it. I need to shave for the show. I should shave for the show, but I need to save the rest of the songs for Saturday's show. As I've said, I'm doing a full-length live concert right here in the studio, direct to you, Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you would like to join, go to cogisdead.com/new studio, and you can make a donation of $25 to help cover the cost of all these materials that helped build this studio right here. This is the brand new studio where all of the Cog is Dead's music will be released from now on. And you can hear that. There's like no echo in here at all. Or if there, I mean, maybe barely any. But with all the soundproofing in here and acoustic treatment, I can stand back here, talk very loudly, and you'll see it maybe a tiny bit boxy from a distance, but hardly anything at all. There's like no echo in this room, which is perfect for everything that I need to do for music production. Because I do everything as far as reverb and room noise and things like that in post, because I like to have 100% control over the sound. And I'm not recording with a live drum kit. Even recording with Renata, we record with an electronic drum kit, because that way it can all be mixed in post. And I don't have a live room. I've got a dead room, meaning like a live room has a lot of ambient echo and reverberation in there, which is great for recording live drums. This room has no echo. It is acoustically dead. If I want to add echo and reverb and things like that, I do that in post-production while working. Also, the reason is I do a lot of voiceover work. I do a lot of voice acting. A lot of you guys already know, but I'm in the game Clash Royale. I'm the voice of the barbarians. Things like that. And I did the voice of Uncle Lou in Brawl Stars. I do a lot of voice work, and so I need to have a studio where I can actually record professional quality voiceovers. So this studio works perfectly for the voiceover and for the music. I'm always tempted to do one more. You know what? I'm doing the full show Saturday. There's a lot of stuff I'll be doing, so maybe I can squeeze one more in. Plus, I've got to do a lot of rehearsing this week, because I haven't really played a show since the show we did in Iowa in September, which doesn't seem like that long. But with all the stuff with moving, see, I just moved into a new house. For the first time ever, my wife and I bought a house. I've been renting for years, and so I've had to relocate the Cog is Dead studio, I think 6 times, because starting out, it was, well, originally in my bedroom at my parents' house where I grew up, and then moved out to live with some friends while working on this independent film, and that's when we started The Cog is Dead. Then I moved to my sister's house, and then I got married and moved to an apartment. Then we moved to another apartment, and then we moved to a house, and then we moved to another house, and then we bought a house. So, okay, 8 times. This is the 8th time I have moved the Cog is Dead's studio. So it is nice to, and the band has only been around for 11 years. So you think about it, that's a high frequency of having to move the studio. But now I own this house, so I could do whatever I wanted with it, and I could turn this room. You know, I actually had the freedom. If I wanted to punch a hole in the wall or tear something down, I could. So this is the first permanent studio where I actually renovated the room and made it exactly the way it needs to be for recording music, and I am extremely happy with it. I've already recorded a little bit. I've recorded one song already. You guys haven't heard it yet unless you're on Patreon. I've got another song that is almost done. It's been a very busy few months because while renovating the studio, I couldn't do other work because I don't just do Cog is Dead. I also have other work for clients and voiceover and lots of other stuff. I'm a busy person. My life is hectic. So I'm catching up on a lot of other work, but I managed to squeeze in time to record a few songs. They are cover songs, even though I love writing songs and I will continue to write songs, just because I had to get stuff out, because on Patreon, I release a new track every month. So I was very busy and still squeezed in time to record some new stuff. So I'm very happy with the way recording in this room is working out. And I'm sorry I can't see the messages. Oh, yes, thanks for pointing out I am also the mafia boss from A Hat in Time. So, it is you, kid with the hat. Speaking of which, I've got the Hat Kid figurine, which is almost completely out of stock now. If you guys ever played A Hat in Time. Super fun game. It's in the style of the classic Nintendo 64 games like Banjo-Kazooie and things like that. In fact, Grant Kirkhope, the music composer for the Banjo-Kazooie music, did the theme song or main theme for this game. I didn't do this character. She's the main character in the game. But I am the first boss that you fight who screams things like, Mafia Ball! So, that was a super fun game to work on. Which, by the way, not that I don't make any money off of the game sales, but it is on sale right now, I think, like $20 on Nintendo Switch's e-store. Only pointing that out because I think it's an awesome game. All right, what should I play? Because I'll play one more track. And then I really do have to go. Yeah, I'll keep it lighthearted. I'm going to save the best stuff for the show, but this is a fun one. You've got a spark in your big blue eyes every time you get a new idea, or you hypothesize, and when you make a brand new breakthrough, hell, you get so darn excited that your glasses go askew. But I wish you'd work with me too. Oh, CC, you're such a brainy genius. Believe me, if everyone could see us, you and me, we could be the greatest team the world has seen. But CC, you say you'd rather work alone.
Every day we could display
How our scientific methods perfectly would sync. We like
hydrogen and oxygen.
only when you work together can you make a drink.
But you seem to think that
I stink.
oh, CC, you're such a brainy genius. Believe me, if everyone could see us,
You and me, we could be the greatest team the world has seen.
but CC, you say you'd rather work alone.
Oh, CC, don't you see? We could have been the greatest scientific duo
wanted to go into Omicron variant, but you had other plans. So I guess I'm sailing solo. Oh, CC, you're such a brainy genius. Believe me, if everyone could see us, you and me, we could be the greatest team the world has seen. But you'd rather throw it all away. Thank you so much, everybody. So, if you want to see the full show in full costume and everything all set up properly, and I'm not going to have these big, bulky headphones on. I'll have my in-ear monitors. It's going to be a really big show. I mean, you know, still one camera, still set up, but it's going to have a nicer vibe. This is my rough test. All right, everybody. So, if you want to join, go to cogisdead.com/new-studio, make a donation of $25, and you will get email sent to you on Friday with the unlisted link to see the show that is on Saturday, if that makes sense. I'll email you on Friday with a link. The show is on Saturday. Saturday, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, live from the new studio, full-length concert. It's going to be a lot of fun. She's a good girl. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, everybody. Thanks so much. Have a great day, and hopefully I will see you guys for the live show this Saturday. Have a great week. I've got to walk over here now and end the stream because I don't have my mouse and my computer monitor set up over here yet. See you later.